We're back on the air. This is Radio Entrepreneurs, the radio show about entrepreneurship that's heard all over the web and for people who love entrepreneurship and the stories of business. My name again is Jeffrey Davis. I'm the host of the show. Our next guest, as someone I had a firsthand experience with in my own home about a month ago, was so intrigued by his work and the quality of his work, I had to have him on the show. It's Mr. Stephen Kelly from Boston Billiard Emporium. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. So tell us about, even though I already know what it is, Boston Billiard Emporium.
Well, it's a business that we have that's been started in, I started doing it in 1975, working for Boston Billiards. 5 years later, I bought the sales and service part of their business, and they went into the pool room business, and eventually they went out of business, and now my business is still going on. We're in Somerville. We have about a 5,000 square foot showroom specializing in restoring antique pool tables, selling new pool tables. We do a lot of repairs and things like we did for you, replacing cloth on the pool table, rubber cushions, leather baskets, for the pockets.
You know how to restore the table to its original quality, correct?
Right. We have a full wood shop that we do full restorations on antique pool tables, so we can, pull the legs apart, reglue them, refinish them, whatever it needs to have done to it, yeah.
Being with you reminded me of my management consulting training and some of the readings. Earlier in my career, we read about, pre-industrial revolution artisans who worked with their hands and built quality things. And I sort of felt like, as I was trying to avoid you, but still sort of come down and peek and watch you work, that you're an artisan, that you took years to learn how to learn your craft and that you take a lot of pride in it. Am I way off base, or is that sort of true?
No, I appreciate you noticing that. It's something I've been doing for 40 years now, and I think that I'm still learning the process. There's just so many different things that come up when you're restoring an antique pool table, just the wood joinery, the different ways things are put together, the veneers, the way they put the inlays in the table. There's just so many things that you have to learn to do this job. And then that's just one aspect of it. And then there's also moving pool tables. If you're moving from one place to another, sometimes you get some tricky staircases you got to deal with, or will the frame of the table fit up this staircase in one piece, or so you're always learning things that have to be done on the table.
Do you work mostly for recreational companies, or do you work direct for the consumer always?
Well, most of our business is the private consumer, like yourself, when you call us up and we come out and do the work for you.
I had to search the web to find you.
Well,
it's not an easy category to find.
No, it's not. There's not many people that do what we do.
Right.
But primarily that is where we get most of our businesses, through the web, or the people that do use the phone book still. We get it from there too. But we do some magazine advertising and things like that.
I would think magazine advertising could be helpful in the right magazine.
Right. A lot of our business comes through interior decorators and architects.
Yeah.
And we kind of focus our ads towards them in things that they'll read. And we've gotten a lot of business over the years through that.
So you don't sell pool tables themselves, or do you do that also?
Oh, sure. We sell new ones. We sell antique tables.
Nice.
We sell used tables.
Right.
Yeah.
Steve, if somebody wants to find you, and I found it hard to find you at the beginning, and I was so glad I did, at Boston Billiard Emporium, how would they do that?
Well, certainly you could look on the web, and you could Google us under, Boston Billiards or Pool Tables in Boston or something like that. We still do advertise in the phone books. We are in some magazines, but primarily Google is where we get most of our work now.
Right. And you want to give a phone number just in case?
Sure. It's 617-625-2718.